What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugas, coming at y'all with another live Q&A. I know I ain't had one of these things in a while, but I want to thank everybody for coming in, yo. First off, happy Memorial Day, man. Shout out to everybody, who served the country. Thank y'all so much for y'all service and everything. Greatly appreciated, man. Wouldn't be here without y'all. And live free the way we do without y'all. But tonight is showtime, man. Game 7, Miami Heat, Boston Celtics. We all know how we got here. Game 1, Celtics had a big lead in the first half. Heat go in an incredible third quarter where they outscored Boston by 21. And Jimmy had a big performance, and we take game 1. Game 2, uh Boston had a lead in the fourth quarter. Grant Williams spoke to Jimmy, and Jimmy took over the game. Game 3 blew him out the water, man. He just played spectacular, and of course, since then, Boston played well. Game 4, beat us pretty handily, dominated Game 5. And Game 6 was Boston had control of the game most of the way, but he took over at the end. Jimmy took over at the end, and Derek White had like they said, the white place at the white time, But here we are. It's game 7, man. Heat, we on the road. We gotta go to Boston. This is not gonna be easy by any stretch of the imagination. The crowd is gonna be electric up there. But I'll say this, man. If our stars got to play tonight. Jimmy got to show up. Bam got to show up. And we got to get timely shots and timely plays from the others. Tatum going to do what he do. Jaylen Brown going to do what he do. They going to do what they do. But, you know, we going to get hit with runs. They going to hit us with some runs. We got to withstand them. And then we gotta get it done, man. We've won in this building before. So we just got to go out there, play well, and let the chips fall where they may. We know what's on the line tonight. If we win this game, we go to the NBA Finals, where we go to Denver Thursday, Eastern Conference champs. We know if we lose this game, we gonna go down as the first team in NBA history to blow a 3-0 lead. And, it's gonna be a very, um, you know, uncomfortable offseason. A lot of people feel like, we ain't gonna look at it as, oh, we was the A seed anyway, and this and that. Nah, we're gonna be a team that blew a 3-0 lead, and we're gonna have to figure out what we gotta do, coming back next season. But obviously we could talk about it, man. Just let me know what y'all think, and I'm gonna be up here for about 30 minutes or so. Let's get it. What's up? Oh yes, appreciate you tuning in. How you feeling? How we feeling tonight? Um, it's one of those things where, man, it is what it is. We here. We could win this game. Are we expected to win this game? No. I mean, people been telling me for 2 days that we shouldn't even show up. Like the game is already over. We should dig our grave already. But we gonna be there tonight. Like I look at it as, hey, we went to Boston, won game 6 last year. They won game 7 in Miami. They came to Miami, won game 6. We got to go to Boston and win game 7. I mean, that's just what it is. So it's one basketball game, one opportunity. Let's go. We win, awesome. We lose, it's gonna be disappointing, but it is what it is. Let's just leave it out on the floor tonight. What's up, Zadex? Appreciate you tuning in. What's good, Mr. Dugas? Go Celtics, my boy. I'm a Celtics fan, but for some reason, Jimmy Butler scares me as a player. He the key. This game tonight, is a Jimmy Butler legacy game. He got the most to lose tonight out of anybody. I mean, I know, people gonna get on Tatum or Brown if Boston lose this game and lose this series, but honestly, I feel like they did a good job coming back from 3-0. I feel like people gonna be more focused on them coming back from 3-0 than them losing the series. That's just my opinion. And young, they got time to do this again. They got a good, crop of players. But for Jimmy, you up 3-0, man. Ain't no star in this league blew a 3-0 lead. So you got to go out there and you got to close the deal, because like he even admitted after game 6, if I play better, then we not even in this position. And that's true. And it ain't just Jimmy. Bam got to show up tonight too. But Um, we're gonna see, man. Yeah, Jimmy is our hope. Jimmy is the hope, man. The other guys gonna do what they do. I feel like we're gonna have a couple of role players who gonna play well, who gonna shoot the ball well and make good plays. We're gonna have a couple that's not gonna play as well. But it all boils down to Jimmy. Jimmy, I feel like, is gonna get enough help tonight. He got a last year in Boston game 6 elimination game, he had 47. Can he give he had 47 and I think like 9 and 8 or something like that. Can he give us that type of effort? Uh, oh, excuse me. What's up, Trailer Rez? Appreciate you tuning in. Dugas, how you doing, man? You'll be crying a river a little on the biggest choke job in NBA history. No way y'all win again 7 in Boston Garden. And you see, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, this is exactly what I'm talking about, man. We shouldn't even show up. I mean, you know, it's one basketball game. Like, I mean, look, I get it. I can't get mad at people for saying Boston going to win. I mean, they're the 2 seed. They got the second best record in the NBA. They at home, but he could win this game. Like, it ain't impossible. And I feel like, with this type of talk, I feel like Boston hearing a lot of that too. They're a young, inconsistent team. Look, when Boston is on, then he can't beat them. Like, I'm gonna just keep it 100. When they playing really well, we can't beat them. But they don't always play. They up and down. Their crowd is up and down. So it's like if we come out there and hit them in the mouth and let them know, hey, this is a 48-minute game. You ain't about to just run us out this building. They may get a little tight. They may get a little tight. That's the goal with us. Keep it competitive going into the fourth quarter. And we'll see what happens. I feel like, and it'll be stars versus stars. What's up, Brian Little? Appreciate you tuning in. Let's go Heat. That's right. Let's go, man. I'm ready. As y'all can see, I'm ready to roll, man. I've been excited all day. It's a holiday, so a lot of people ain't really had no work to do. I'm ready. Let's get it in. What's up, my brother Patrell Benjamin? Appreciate you tuning in, bro. Glad I got to highlight you earlier, man. The moment of truth is tonight. That's true. That's true, man. Look, everybody sitting here, I ain't gonna say everybody, but a lot of people sitting here and just don't want to, like, just our grave is dug already. But what people gotta understand is it go both ways. Just like when the Heat was up 3-0, it wasn't nobody telling me, man, Boston gonna come back from 3-0 and win this series. Not one person was telling me that. Just like nobody telling me that Heat could, win game 7 tonight in Boston. We gonna see, man. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happened, yo. And look, I'm at peace with whatever happened. I'm at peace with it. If we win, I'll be ecstatic. I'll be excited. I won't even care that we blew a 3-0 lead. I'm happy to be Eastern Conference champions. If we lose, it's gonna be disappointing. But then at the same time, man, I mean, when it's not for you, it's not your turn. It ain't your turn. I mean, with more, I can't fight destiny and stuff like that, man. I mean. Game 4 was a disappointing game. Game 6 was disappointing, but I mean, we had it. I mean, we had the game. I watched that player, that Derek White, tip in about a bunch of times, yo, and it's like the ball literally landed at the one spot that would have hurt us, and that's where the ball landed, yo. So we just got to get off the mat and play. We got to get off the mat and play. And our stars, Bam and Jimmy, got to have a mindset that if we come out aggressive and play hard, we give our team a great chance to win this game. The thing is, Boston is more skilled than us. Boston is more skilled than Miami. But Miami is more physical than Boston. So yeah, we got to come out with a great deal of physicality. There's nobody that on that Boston team that could physically guard Jimmy Butler. And the one person that could get physical with Jimmy being Marcus Smart, he's too short. Jimmy could just shoot over or take him in the post. Bam, none of them could bother him with physicality. They bother Jimmy, and Bam gets bothered by length. When Jimmy tries to shoot over a Derek White, a Tatum, a Brown, a Robert Williams, he gets his shot blocked. When he puts the ball down, Al Horford, when he puts the ball down and gets physical and go into their bodies, he gonna finish or get the call, pretty much every time. Same thing with Bam. If Bam, like, first of all, when he tried to dunk on Hartford, he took off from too far. Like, Hartford can't jump with Bam. So if Bam go out there, do the same thing, be aggressive and attack, use his physicality to draw fouls and to score, they can't be stopped. Now Boston, Tatum, Brown, they skilled. They got good moves, create separation. They're better jump shooters, obviously. But we gotta out physical them, man. Let's see. I'm finna go put on my D Wade jersey. Hey, that's what's up, man. I ain't got a jersey, but I got the Heat hat, the Heat shirt, man. Let's get it done. Like, I'm ready. I'm excited. It's a big game, man. What's up, Matthew Lena? Apologize if I said that wrong. Appreciate you tuning in. Trey Lorenzo, even if the Heat lose, it won't be as bad as the Warriors choking the 2016 finals. I seen people talking about that. I think the Warriors one probably would. You know, Obviously 3-0 is 3-0 and it's bad. But the Warriors were a 73-9 team with a 3-1 lead. Like, this team, not to make no excuse, this team was a bubble, quote unquote bubble team, that had a 3-0 lead, missing like a couple of players. But to me, it don't matter, man. I won't care. Look, we lose, I'm gonna be disappointed. I won't feel like, well, it's not as bad as the Warriors. Nah, we lost, I'm disappointed. I don't care if it's the greatest choke job, second greatest, third greatest, I'm disappointed. But the beauty is, if we win, all that go out the window. If we win, I ain't gonna care that we had to go to game 7 being up 3-0. I'm just glad we got the dub. Let's get it done though. That's right. Let's get it done, man. One opportunity, to get to the NBA finals. I feel like we owe this team from last year, man. Like, I just feel like we owe this team. Yeah, but there's a difference between choking as an A seed in the conference finals and choking as the best regular season team in NBA history in the NBA finals. No, I agree with that. Like, I understand that. Like, I agree with it. But for me personally, I understand a lot of people that feel that way. And for me, for me personally, I don't want to lose. Like, I just don't want to be in that discussion. I'm gonna feel like, as a Heat fan, I'm gonna feel like, we really choked it away. Like, we probably the biggest chokes. Like, I won't feel better knowing that, well, the Warriors choke was bigger than ours. Like, that's just what I'm trying to say. Like, I get it and I understand, it's debatable. I think it was Brian Windhorst said the same thing earlier, that even if the Heat lose, the Warriors choke job was worse. Now part of that could be biased because, he loves LeBron. He been following LeBron all his life. So, part of that could be him just trying to pump up LeBron a little bit. But, nevertheless, man, if we lose, I still feel bad. I'm not gonna be like, well, the Warriors was worse. No, I feel bad because, you know, after the Warriors did that, they won 3 championships since then. You know, they won 3 NBA championships since that choke job. They ended up getting Kevin Durant after that. I mean, I don't see us getting no Kevin Durant or nobody this offseason. So for me, it's gonna feel bad. Like, last year, I didn't think we would be back in this position. I didn't think we would be back in the exact same game. Different, not in Miami, it's in Boston, but I didn't think we would be right back in the same game. And the fact that we are here, is a great accomplishment. So I want to finish the job, man. It's a Jimmy Butler legacy game. He's the biggest player that's stepping foot on that court tonight. Like I said, I feel like if Tatum and Brown lose, they're going to be people upset with them. But I feel like them coming back from 3-0, plus them being younger, I feel like it's not as much to be ashamed about. I know they at home and stuff like that, but for us, it's like Jimmy getting older. Jimmy is, what, 33 years old. Jimmy is not like a great jump shooter to where you can see Jimmy playing, to 40 something years old or whatever the case may be. So for me, like, these opportunities are few and far between. So you got to go out there and you got to seize the moment and take, if Jimmy comes out there and dominates this game, they can't stop him. I went back and watched game 6 last year in Boston, elimination game. He had 47. They couldn't do nothing with him. He got to dominate. Bam got to play big. and we got to get timely plays. Kyle Lowry hit some big shots in that game. Um, Caleb Martin made some plays. We need guys to step up, but he got to be the main person to get this thing done with us. Jimmy needs to play the best game of his life. Hopefully, what he said after Game 7 last year comes true. And Bam and Jimmy can't have a combined 18 points heading into the fourth quarter. Also box out and get rebound. I completely agree. They the two main culprits. Um, I feel like everybody else gonna be themselves. I feel like we gonna have. I feel like we're gonna have some out of all of the role players. Out of the Gabe Vincents, the Caleb Martins, the Duncan Robinsons, let's see, man. I'm missing people, man. Max Strus, you know, uh Zeller, whoever Spo decide to throw out there. I feel like a couple of those guys are gonna play well and gonna shoot the ball well. And it may Kyle Lowry. It may be a couple of them that don't really show up and don't play well. But if Jimmy and Bam come out there and play, an aggressive style of basketball on both ends, because look, Jimmy may not be able to rest tonight. Jimmy may have to give us the whole 48. If we grow out to a decent lead, we may be able to rest them a little bit, but they gotta stay out of foul trouble and they gotta be out there and give us their all. We may need 48 from both of them. So Spo has taken Kevin Love out of the series. I get it to a certain extent, though. I like his versatility as far as him being a good rebounder and as far as him getting these outlet passes and capable of shooting the three. But Spo might shorten that bench a little bit tonight. As far as I know, Duncan gonna play because Duncan been spectacular this series. Obviously, Cody Martin is starting now. Um, Lowry got to give us more too, yo. Lowry got to play better too. Lowry got to come out there and play with confidence and get that jumper going tonight, yo. We could do this thing, man. Like we really could do this thing, man. What's up, Chris? Appreciate you tuning in. Miami better be ready. Hey, we ready, man. We know that. We know what we walking into. Like this ain't nothing new. With all due respect, look, that's a crazy crowd. It's a front running crowd. Like if Boston gets out to the lead, that crowd is going to be extremely loud. They probably going to bring the whole 2004 Boston Red Sox team in there. Probably have them their own little section, courtside or whatever. It's gonna be a crazy environment. We gotta walk in there and play Miami Heat basketball. Play well defensively. We're gonna need some good fortune as well. We're gonna need Boston to miss some shots as well. But we gotta play well, yo. We play well. We could do this thing, man. I look at it like this: do them what they did us last year. You know, exactly. I want the Game 6 Jimmy from last year. We stole 2 in Boston. If the Panthers beat the Bruins in TD Garden in Game 7, then the Heat can too. You know what? I'm glad you said that. I didn't think of that. I really didn't think of that. I didn't think about the Florida Panthers winning in that building aspect of it. I'm glad you gave me a little more hope by saying that. I'm not gonna lie. You gave me a little more hope by saying that, yo. I didn't think about that aspect of it. But you're right, man. It's a front running crowd. It's a great crowd. It's a great, obviously, it's a great organization as far as success, but we gotta go in there and play. They probably gonna have Paul Pierce. They're gonna bring out every little, theatric that they could bring out tonight, man, to try to intimidate us. We just gotta go out there and play ball, man. And we can't think about, we blew a 3-0 lead and all this other stuff. Just gotta go out there, play ball, and may the best man win. What's up, Mighty Ducks of Anaheim, 2002-03. Appreciate you tuning in. Duncan Robinson definitely can step up. Too bad Tyler Hero is out. I mean, yeah, it sucks, but at the same time, man, he been out for a while. We've gotten used to not playing with him. Guys like Caleb Martin, Duncan has been outstanding this series. And I don't want Duncan to beat himself up too much about those 2 threes he missed at the end. They were big missed shots, and he hit one of those, we most likely win. But just come out tonight, be confident, man. Come out tonight, be confident. Let it fly. I want my shooters to shoot tonight too, man. Shooters got to shoot, yo. If Jimmy got the ball, yo, go do your thing. Be aggressive. Go do your thing. They double you, kick it out to a shooter. If it's one-on-one, you take that matchup every time, but don't drive and do the little pump fake thing. Nah, be decisive, man. Like, if you're going to drive, stop and pull up, stop and pull up. Get your mid-range going. If you want to go all the way to the hole, put your head down, use your upper body strength, and finish through contact, yo. You either going to score or draw the foul. Every now and then they may block your shot. That's fine. Come right back at them, yo. Hero has been out most, if not all, the playoffs, and we've been this far. Let's just see what happens. That's how I feel, man. Obviously Hero would help, but Oladipo would help. But I mean, it is what it is. Hero been out since the end of the second quarter of game one of the Milwaukee series. So, we've gotten this far without him. So we just got to keep it going. Let's see. Hey, I'm not a hater though. I want Jimmy to get one. I hope so, man. I just want him to win tonight. I want the talk to be tonight and all day tomorrow that what a great performance by Jimmy Butler leading this, 8-seeded Miami Heat team to the NBA Finals. That's what I want tonight's talk to be. Tonight and tomorrow's, barbershop or, all these TV shows talk to be tomorrow is how much of a great performance all-time Game 7 performance that Jimmy Butler had on the road. That's what I want the talk to be tomorrow. What you think the refs going to? What's up, DER? Appreciate you tuning in. Let's see. What you think? I got about 10 more minutes, y'all. What you think the refs going to do tonight? I see Scott Foster on the call and that other guy. I forget his name. I think Boston gonna get the favoritism of the whistle a little bit. I do. They at home. It's hard to not get influenced by such a rowdy crowd, because that crowd gonna be rowdy. It's gonna be loud. It's gonna be hard to not completely get influenced by that. But at the same time, we got to do our thing, man. We don't have time to sit there and cry to the officials. We can't. There's going to be calls that we not going to get, man. There's going to be times where our players going to get fouled and we not going to get the call. It's going to be times where we don't foul somebody and they're going to call a foul. That's going to happen. It seemed like every time we play in Boston, Robert Williams do a layup, and if you look at him, you get called for and one. So that I'm expecting that. But we won game 1 and game 2 in Boston despite that. So gotta go out there and play well, man. How they supposed to not have anyone defend that last shot the other night, because Bams was right there when Marcus Smart bricked the 3. Bam was boxing out who it was Bam was boxing somebody out. I watched that play a bunch of times. I tried my hardest to blame somebody. And the first person I tried to blame was Max Strus, because that was Max Strus' guy. But watching the replay, looking at everybody, closely, honestly, man, there's nothing we could have done, because Strus left Derek White to deny Jason Tatum the ball. And in that position, it's the right thing to do. You don't want the guy, the best player, to take the best shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, we denied Tatum. Like, Strus denied Tatum. It was just bad luck. Bam boxed, though it was a part of me that was upset with Bam, because I was like, I mean, you could nitpick at Bam as far as saying, man, look at the time on the clock. Don't think about boxing out. Like, even if the ball goes back, like, it ain't enough time for somebody to catch and put back up. Everything, you got to be under the rim to stop somebody. And it's a part of me that want to get on Bam for that. I'm not going to lie. But then, man, when you in the heat of the moment, and the main thing you're thinking about is, I don't want to lose this game because my guy who I'm supposed to box out gets an offensive rebound and wins the game. So it's like, when I think about it in logically instead of emotionally, I'm like, you know what? I can't get mad at Ben. It was bad luck. And Strus went denied Tatum, so he had to run all the, and then look, Strus still almost got there to stop Derek White from putting that thing back in. It was bad luck, man. I mean, it is like it's a great play by Derek White, heads up. It was bad luck on our part, man. I mean, the ball literally went in the one place that could have hurt us, yo. If the ball would have went in 99 other different directions, we would have been all right. Even if it would have went on Tatum's side, Tatum jumped too early. Tatum wouldn't have been able to get a clean tip in. But it landed literally right where Derek White was for him to put it back in. And that's why I said, man, if we lose this game tonight, it's gonna be difficult, yo. It's gonna be a really, really tough off season, because you had it. Like it was right. Last year's off season was tough because you keep replaying over and over. Should Jimmy have just drove to the hole? Should he kicked it out? Should he have shot that three? And when I think about it, it's like, look, man, I know he's not the best, 3-point shooter, but I mean, Jimmy had a great look, in rhythm. He just didn't make it. He shot it short. And that was a hard offseason to deal with, especially whenever you look at the Cleveland Cavaliers getting Donovan Mitchell. You look at the New York Knicks, though at the time I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but it ended up being a big deal. They got Jalen Brunson. You knew Durant and Kyrie was still in Brooklyn at the time. You knew Boston had got Danilo Gallinari, though he did have an unfortunate knee injury, and they got Malcolm Brogdon, though he's been banged up, and we don't know if he's gonna even play tonight. But he was the sixth man of the year, though, so obviously he made a difference. Atlanta Hawks got Dejounte Murray. We lost PJ Tucker, and he went to the 76ers. You looked at all these teams getting better, and we practically stayed the same / got worse, and we still able to get to this position. It's like, let's get it done, man. Let's just get it done, yo. What's up, Jimmy J? Appreciate you tuning in. Miami in the bonus with 9 minutes left. Don't want to hear about refs. Hey, look, man. They in the bonus with 9 minutes left in one out of how many quarters? You know what I'm saying? Out of 24 quarters, they got one quarter where they really got the benefit of the whistle. But, and at the same time, look, I blame us because Jaylen Brown had 4 fouls on the court and we never attacked him to get him his 5th foul. Like I said, man, I'm not blaming the refs for us losing or us being in this predicament. But I mean, logically, Boston gonna get the benefit of the whistle more than we will tonight. I just firmly believe that. Now, granted, the foul totals may be the same, but I don't feel like the free throw discrepancy gonna be the same. And I feel like they're gonna get some kind of phantom calls. But that's expected, though. That don't mean that I'm not saying Boston cheating or the refs gonna cheat for Boston. I honestly expect that to happen. We got to overcome that, but despite that, if the refs had nothing to do with that ball landing right to Derek White, the refs had nothing to do with that. That's just bad fortune in us. So we got to go out there and play, man, despite all of that. I feel like, we'll be all right, man. Let's see. I have confidence and believe we can get it done. It's very difficult to win 4 in a row. Nuggets barely beat Lakers game 4. Hope you're right, man. Hope you're right, man. I don't look at it tonight as Boston coming back from 3-0 at us blowing a 3-0 lead. I look at it as, look, it's literally the Eastern Conference Championship game. It's one game with an opportunity to go to the NBA Finals. Got to get it done, yo. What's up, Gideon? I'm Kyle. I apologize if I said it wrong. Appreciate you tuning in. Salute. He'd also need to bang in the paint and get open looks off the catch and curl. I completely agree. That's where Bam and Jimmy come into effect. They have, though Gabe Vincent at times, Caleb Martin, I feel like does a great job of finishing at the rim. He knows he has great athleticism, but Jimmy and Bam gotta attack, like you said, they gotta attack the whole get these guys in the bonus and kick the ball out to open shooters. It's up to them tonight, particularly Jimmy. It's their legacy game. What's up, my brother Mike Bandit Bernard? Appreciate you tuning into the live, bro. Good luck, my brother. I'm not a hater, I'm not a Heat fan, but I'm pulling for you. Appreciate that, bro. I really appreciate that, man. I got a lot of my boys against me tonight, but it's all right. We gonna see. I'm ready to roll, man. What's up, Aiden Roadcast? Appreciate you tuning in. Good luck. Go Celtics. Hey, good luck, man. May the best man win, yo. What's up, Sebastian Gonzalez? Appreciate you tuning in. How you been, man? Been a minute, Dugas. LSU might mess around and win more ships like baseball. He have to win, man, but Celtics will fight to the end. I seen it when they play my Warriors. Yeah, man, I've been good, man. How about yourself, yo? And as far as LSU, man, they get the fifth national seed, which is great. They're a top 8 seed, meaning they'll host the super regional. Um, they get Tulane in the first game, which is crazy, gonna be pretty crazy. A nice atmosphere. Tulane gonna be there, and I think is Oregon State, and I gotta see who the other team. I forgot who the other team is, but yeah, man, he gotta play well. He gotta come out play well, man. Boston is a type of team that I feel like if we jump out on them, they're gonna have a lot of pressure on them to close this thing out at home, yo. Jimmy Buck, it's time for you to go to work. I agree. It's his time. He took ownership after, though he made the great 3 free throws at the end that could have possibly given us the win. He didn't assert himself all game long. He got to come. Last year when we played Boston in Game 6 on the road in the elimination game, Jimmy Butler had 47 points. Now, I'm not saying he has to get 47, but I need that same type of effort, that same type of aggression. Because not only did he have 47, I think he had like 9 assists or something like that. So he was scoring, he was making the right play. When he single covered, he went to the hole. When they sun help, he got it out to the right person. We also need Jimmy, who put up 57 against the Bucks. That'll be fun. Bam got to slam it down and take care of the ride. Bam been having a lot of turnovers in the paint too, man, which been frustrating. But all right, y'all, man, the pregame about to get started, man. About to go in there, check out this pregame, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in to your boy. I will go live at halftime. So y'all stay tuned with that. I'll go live for a few minutes at halftime. And of course, later on tonight, man, stay tuned for the post-game video. It may be a little later in the night, especially if the Heat win. I want to watch the celebrations and everything. But talk to y'all at halftime, man. Hopefully we get this thing done. Let's go Heat.